Hi, I'm Slawek with iDrinkCoffee.com. Today I'd like to present the Breville Dual Boiler alongside with the Baratza Vario. The Breville Dual Boiler, like the name suggests, has two boilers, one for espresso extraction and one for steam production. The machine features a PID, which is basically a digital thermostat. It controls the temperature inside the espresso boiler. Coffees will taste quite differently whether extracted at, let's say for example, 197 degrees or 200 degrees. I have this particular machine set to 197, which matches the profile of my coffee quite well. And you can use that temperature to experiment to try to get the most out of your coffee. I'm going to be preparing two drinks. First I'm going to prepare a double espresso, and then I'm going to prepare a milk-based drink. And I'm going to do everything in real time so you can see how quickly you can prepare drinks here. The dual boiler allows you to extract espresso and steam milk at the same time. Plus it has programmable dosing, so you can really get a feel for how quickly you can prepare drinks. So the first drink I'm going to prepare is a double espresso. We're going to zoom in with the camera so you can see exactly what's going on here, and I'll talk about some of the features while it's happening. So first I'm going to grind my coffee. I've got my Vario here set to the correct grind. I'm going to use the tamper that's attached to the machine. It's actually a very handy tamper because it's on a magnetic, it has a little magnet there that keeps it in place, so you can store it away handily. Just up here. I'm going to make my first double. Now initially the water that's being used right now, you hear a quiet sound. It's pre-infusion, so the water that's touching the coffee grinds is at lower pressure. Only after it pre-infuses does it subject the coffee to the full pressure of the pump. What pre-infusion does, it gives your coffee a chance to swell before again being subjected to the full pressure of the pump, and it tends to make espresso extraction a little more forgiving. So now that I have my double shot, I'm going to prepare, once again I'm going to grind my coffee. Well, first I'll actually just put it in my knock box. Clean my portafilter. I'm going to grind my second dose. And since again this machine has programmable dosing, it's quite easy. I'm going to put it in my cup, press the button for my double shot, and all the while I'll also be frothing milk. You can see I can easily do both functions at the same time. The Breville Dual Boiler actually has a really revolutionary control for the steam wand. It's very smooth motion, very easy to turn on and off. Just wipe the steam wand, purge any excess milk, and add my milk to my coffee. Oops, sorry. And there you have it. In real time, I was able to produce two espressos and then a double cafe latte, very, very quickly and easily. That's one of the great features of heat exchanger or double boiler class machines, is that you can produce drinks in quick succession. There's no downtime in between each function. Just before we wrap up, I'm just going to explain some of the programming features. So we're going to zoom in onto the menu. I'm just going to explain some of the programmability of the dual boiler. So I'd like to go over some of the programming of the Breville Dual Boiler. To get into the menu, you just press the menu button. The first two options will be your dosage, so you can program your single and your double cup dosage. And the way you do that is just with the corresponding single or double cup. You press it, and then you press the button that corresponds with it, and you'll extract your coffee. So the best way to do that is to actually have coffee inside the portafilter, ground properly, and then once you get to where you like it, you press it again and it will remember it for next time. The next option is the shot temperature. The range goes down all the way to 190 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's likely the lowest temperature you'd want for good tasting coffee. Or you can take it all the way up, and the top range is 205. So within that range you can play around and try to figure out the best temperature for your particular coffee that tastes the best to you. Like I said, the coffee I was using tasted really good at 197 degrees. The next option is for your auto start. You can program the machine to turn on in the morning so it can heat up at an appropriate time. You have your clean cycle, so this is to clean the machine using the cleaning tablets, and then you can also set the clock. So it's quite simple. You have full control over your dosage, over your temperature. The Breville Dual Boiler is in this price range one of the best buys in terms of dollar for dollar value. If you have any questions, feel free to contact either myself or any one of my colleagues.